Salutations, my dear viewers. This is Azul, and welcome to the land. Basically, I'm trying to play LEX. Oh, I'm sorry. Before that, welcome to another Paladins gameplay video where I will be playing LEX. So, of course, a background about me. I have already played LEX for quite a several times now, and whilst I do a lot of trial and error and stuff, experimentations, basically on um, heroism and how to call what's the name again? Heroism and Discovery. Yes. So I tried heroism for a lot of times. That's the first time I'm trying to try to get the best out of it possible. It's not very. I know there. I heard about those. This talent is good at get some damage reduction from basically a match with a lot of stuns where enemies come from. But yeah, it's a very hard talents to be mastered. So I'm trying to use Discovery and it was hella awesome. I love Discovery. Now this is the match that I'm trying to use Death Hastens. So I tried a lot of Death Hastens and it's some experimentation actually. As you can see those my loadout just now. Yeah, if you manage to pause my video and look at the loadout shown there. Yes, I tried focus on a lot of more regeneration. So maybe yeah, I use more regeneration for basically to slide and to pursue. So basically when I trigger these two, it regenerates ammo, and at the same time I get to get my movement speed. And I'm sorry about that. I didn't aware of my surroundings, and the victor already got me from behind. And I was about to chase the Vivian actually, because yeah, she's kind of, you know, janky, a little bit janky to be there. So I had to terminate him. But the dude Victor cannot stand on me and managed to get mad at me. But yeah, it's good for Victor. Victor is a very challenging part of this gameplay, I think. Okay, and this is where I think that my teams can already carry by themselves without me. And yeah, I feel kind of like, uh, you know what? I'm not going to feel very good in this game, at this match, particularly. And you will see until the end. It's very unexpected, to be honest. Now I managed to eliminate Vivian and Victor, and also Rob. But it's all due thanks to my team that due to their low health, and I managed to kill. Yeah, it's kind of cheap, to be honest. But yeah, it is what it is. Gotta kill at least all eliminations. It's not a solo kill. Or I couldn't call it anything that had much of a groundbreaking. Talk about groundbreaking. Rome is breaking the ground right now, and go within the building. Now I'm trying to get get remove the grog because the healers are annoying to the the tank that could actually ruin my game. And this is where we are going to push the enemy down, or so I hope so. And then yeah, basically we'll try to push them from one corner to another, as long as we keep alive and try not to die, I guess. Yeah, and that grog is basically very annoying when you try to ult. She's the Maelstrom. He's using Maelstrom, by the way. Okay, now this is where the part that I feel like getting a little bit smarter and not to be brain dead. Yeah, that's what people say. People playing legs are very brain dead and so on and so forth. But I don't care about that. What people say doesn't reflect on my enjoyment for playing legs, and I have fun with it. Right. So yeah, I will keep trying to play legs in my main flank here as much as I want, because it's really fun. I tried other flanks also, Vora, Maeve, well, Koga rarely, And Roxas also rare, EV also rare. Usually some champions that I feel like a lot of people use it just because it is very, how to call it, it's very fun to play. But in within the community, as we can see itself, is kind of overplayed and I won't say it's overrated, but it's just getting picked upon, always getting picked upon, and I'm not the type person who prefer to go for the crowd. So yeah, I choose those who I feel like underappreciated and I to appreciate them more. So that's basically it. So now I can see we failed to push the defense. Sorry, what am I saying? Not defense, push the payload, and yeah, we're basically not getting out in the point. Also realize that we have no tank ally, tank teammate here. But at least we managed to get push it through. Because for some reason the ROM doesn't feel very threatening to me so far. Because the only thing threatening to me is the Victor and Grok. These two the threatening duo in this match. So I'm trying to, you know, take a close up to the retribution, because from the retribution itself I can at least get some life steal. And also the good thing about Death Hastens is that I got a lot of dead headshot. Then it's pretty much you will get a lot of great accuracy using this Death Hastens skill. Where Discovery and usually the typical shooting talent will not give you. When you try to spam and got a high rate but a reduced DPS, I think it's not reduced DPS per se, it's just reduced damage but higher rate. But so on and so forth, the accuracy will dropping down as we shoot more and more. And this is where I think when I try to fight this war, it's pretty much my level basically. I'm not very good at using her, but I also managed to get to kill her. So yeah, it's like Lex and me and Vora are basically the same level, but I'm a little bit good at killing them. How to say that? Yeah, I'm sorry if the Vora player is feeling something, but yeah, I managed to kill for a lot of times, but you'll see what happens later. Okay, now Grok is basically using the ult when you get the chance, because you know Grok is a very powerful ult, to be honest. It's hard to counter this, but the thing is, you can still lay damage on them when they try to ult. So that's a weakness. The Victor is the real threat to me right now. And I don't know what I'm doing there. I think I want to regen my ammo actually. Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, the thing about Discovery is that I'm not going to move a lot. Not saying that I'm not very I'm not going to be a little bit flexible or agile. I mean agile in terms of, if you say Discovery, I need to get close to them so that I could lay a kill on them. Because of that inaccuracy, I have to counter for that inaccuracy for a close-up range fight, where Death Hastens doesn't need to do that. As long as I can hit them from afar, the damage is pretty severe also. And as you can see there, I fight Vora. I fight Vora kind of like the same level there, and we basically one hit KO at this point, double KO basically.
15 seconds remaining.
It's very interesting. Vora is a very interesting champion, I would say,
6, 5,
because
4, 3, 2.
they also can manage to be a DPS champion because of their range, but also have a very low health. Not to call very low health. Basically, what I'm trying to say is she's very squishy. Yeah. Can manage to fail to get to the circle in time on the payload, but yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, at least my teammates are very forgivable. It's just a bit of a fun, I guess. Yeah, it's kind of 50-50. Though hit or miss to get a good teammate. Like
3, 2,
they're understandable for the game. I'm not sure how many kills that I got. I forgot to check that, but I think you can pause the video to get the numbers. Now, it's basically hit and run at this point. When I got shot, I will run away, and when I get a position where they do not away, I will try to shoot them. I mean, it's basically all the damage that I'm doing. But for LEX, because for LEX, consider the high Hastens, that the talent that we have high damage and but reduced rate of damage. So kind of like balance out the damage, but compared to the typical other talents, the DPS for Death Hastens is just a bit higher, a little bit greater than the typical spamming shoot DPS. So yeah, so this is what I think that Hastens get its upper hand, and this is where the things start to get tough. Where I'm only alone with this. I'm waiting for the group to group up. And not to mention the tank here is very janky there, with all the Vivian and stuff. So I try to maneuver a bit. Also, my heals are not very... I still have to receive my healing there. That's how squishy I am. Of course, unless you are a heroism, you are hard bound to be not very squishy. But it's very hard to counter with the heroism too, because I need to keep sliding left and right while they're laying damage. We try to keep how to say that? We can keep sliding and sliding and sliding while surround them when laying damage. Later maybe I will show you how do I play the heroism. I think I recorded it some way. We'll comment on that later. Okay, as you can see, just now almost dead by Vora and managed to be saved by my teammate due to the healing and also the other teammate also. I think Charlene saved me. Or Tiberius, I forgot. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I think Charlene saved me just now. Alright, now it's just time for me to get an upper hand for this. Since they just started to group up, they group back, so and my ult is ready. But then again, I think I kinda screwed up at this point. And where I should have been all that time. But then also compensate my higher DPS with lack of shooting speed and didn't manage to kill Grok just at the right time there, which is my mistake. So yeah, but yeah, then again, Grok movement is also playing a big role there, where I cannot lay a kill for him despite the low level HP there. Now, okay, I'm trying to at least clear out the circle of the payload from the enemy. And we have 43 seconds, about 43 seconds or 40 seconds right now to remove. Okay, remove the enemies, and I got removed the enemies. We got rid of the enemies. Now it's left for Grok and Vora, and also Vivian there. Now, with Vivian, as long as she doesn't spawn her shield,
10 seconds
it'll be easy for
remaining.
me. Because if not, I'll be going to screw up. Also, Victor ult are very convenient just at the right time for us to get screwed up, and it's hard to counter unless you still have the ability to still have the ability to maneuver yourself out of that ult, so that the Victor barrage wouldn't hit on you. At least the Rom at a fixed position there so that you can kill him on the spot. Now the defense is successful, and then we got an even score, 3 versus 3. Which one more score it will be 50-50, either we win or we lose. It's a 0.5 probability here, and it's a matter of either we win or we lose here. Okay, just one. Okay, now
Point spawning in 15 seconds.
we just try to rely on this one more match, and it's basically we're trying to do the best we can
4,
to
3,
capture the objective
2,
and drive
1.
the enemies away. Okay, now we're starting up where we try to spread out, and at least most of us are going to the right. But then again, the enemy is nowhere to be seen unless it's also except just Grok there. Okay, and then we managed to screw the Grok up, even despite, but it's just with Corvus help. So yeah, it doesn't matter for me. At the very least, we still have ample time. Maybe they still didn't manage to capture the objective somehow because they really need to exterminate us. But at least Victor has low HP and just give the opportunity, but the opportunity was swapped by Vivian. Lucky him, but lucky me too. So yeah, we're kind of even, and I like that Corvus keep staying away at that point, so that they manage to kill anyone that stands on the point. I didn't realize who she killed. Is it Vivian or is it Rom? I think it's Vivian. Maybe my mistake. This commentary, because I just commented is what I see here. So yeah, sorry about that. Okay, now we're just trying to screw everything up. Yeah, actually I don't need to ult at that point, but sometimes desperations come at an unprecedented time. So this is what must be done, and I think we could manage to get a point at this moment, and we got a victory. Well done team, well done to me, and such a good game. All right, I think there was pretty much a heroic moment, and also a great match because of how I tried to learn the Death Hastens along the way. Well, you can see there I got 21 kills, 9 deaths, and 26 or 25 assists. Yeah, so yeah, I kind of unexpected that actually, because I thought I would do worse at that point, but actually not. So yeah, shout out to me, kudos to me, and also kudos to all the teams there. Charlene do it good. Tyra is shredding, so it's good for her. I think she shred Rom pretty much a lot of the time that we managed to get the upper hand. Also, the enemy teams are also doing good, especially Victor and Vivian. So yeah, also Grok as well. Shout out to Vora, but Vora I think she's a bit struggled there. Yeah, but Rom also a bit struggled. But yeah, thanks to the team, thanks to the enemy's teams, we managed to pull out this match and have a great time. I want to thank you guys for watching my videos. Make sure to consider like, comment and subscribe if you want to see more of this kind of contents in the later time. So see you on the next gameplay.